Hey guys, this is Rudy, and you are about to witness the RTS Great King Tournament 5% Braidon versus Orktastic. I mean, both players are super skilled, and they were geared up to the teeth. So expect lots and lots of epic actions. Braidon and Orktastic was just able to put up such a show for us. Although we experienced some technical difficulties, but the game really made up for itself. I'm really excited to show you guys this series. So here it is. I know you all be anticipating for. I'm not gonna hold you up any longer, and just sit back and enjoy the show. Hey guys, this is Woody. You are witnessing the RTS Great King Tournament finals fought between Orktastic and Braidon. I'm actually following Braidon this game. He will actually be the red Greek, and he will actually starting out at the 1 o'clock corner. So I'm just gonna go to his base right now, deleting all my villagers and also towns, and just make sure that I don't mess anything up. So Braidon is actually having 2 villagers on wood right now, starting out during the game. So he has 2 villagers on wood, 1 villager on food. This is a very interesting play. So we're actually playing the map on the map Oasis. Can't really pronounce that name right, but first villager is actually going to the closest pound. This is very important because that early food reproduction with the fishing boats. You know, for the early game, it does slow you down just for a little bit because it does cost 75 wood just to build that 1 dock. However, you know, your economy will really begin to boom as you gain to the 2nd age, and also at the same time, it will, you know, getting even stronger during mid game because you're actually practically producing 2 villagers at the same time instead of 1. You know, 1 villager could, the fishing boat could gather food, and the villagers could actually go on to the tree lines, and you know, so just make sure that you do have a higher reproduction. Gathering rate. So right now, it seems like Kyle forgot to delete his town center. He might have got too excited, but he will go ahead and do that. I'm gonna tell him right now. Okay, so, geez. Okay, the game's back. My apologies. So right now the 2 players are playing. Right now we have Braidon. Braidon's his perspective. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 villagers on wood, and so 4 villagers on food. He's actually building a storage now. So he has a fishing dock, and also he has a storage. I'm going to close this. Okay, so Braidon actually has a fishing dock and storage. Braidon is actually building his first watch post. This watch post is going to be right next to Orktastic's base and pretty much observe the entire Orktastic's base. We do see that Orktastic is fiercely, you know, having a lot of villagers on the wood lines, and that explains a lot because he is possibly aging up to age 2 right now. There's a standard build a lot of very good players like to use, is they like to build that. They like to have a lot of villagers on wood while they're aging up, and once they age up, they will build some military production facility. So I don't understand why. Okay, there he goes. There goes Kyle's town center, thank God. Okay, so Braidon is actually making 2 staples early in the game. There goes up and forth. And it does seem that Ork is having the advantage because he's really close to his base. So now Ork is actually building a barrack and also building 2 barracks. So there's definitely more of Ork series versus just 4 series from Braidon. Braidon finally backs off. that's a very smart decision by Braidon. I would personally not have engaged that. So meanwhile, there's a fight in the ocean. It seems like Little Pound. It seems like the battle has turned its tide in the Pound, and Braidon is actually able to dominate that Pound somehow, some way. And that was, I mean, whatever Braidon did in that Pound, that was a very, very very powerful maneuver. So Braidon is actually trying to destroy the stock right now, but Orktastic is not gonna let that happen. He sends out his series and chasing off Braidon. So two screwball series are engaging right now. It does seem that Orktastic does have the larger group. Yes, Orktastic does have the larger group, and now we see Braidon is actually retreating. Braidon is actually having a mixed army. We're having him having the Hippas and also the Series. So it's two group of mixed army, and they're just kind of gathering up with some spearmen. So spearmen and Hippas coming into play from Braidon's perspective. And let's take out Braidon's base. Braidon has two staples, and also those are the build of Braidon. And we cannot see anything from Orktastic's bases. But so two group of units are engaging. So it's Braidon versus Orktastic. We got some series. We got some spearmen from Braidon, and also against Orktastic's mixed army as well. It seems like Braidon is outnumbered. He is going to retreat, and those infantry units are going to suffer horrible fate. No, they're not. Actually, they're not. But that spearman does go down. So Braidon right now is just kind of gathering in front of his own base. And the advantage Braidon has right now is actually his dock. It's very interesting how Braidon is actually able to control that pound while he's losing on the land battle. So there's more reinforcement coming from Orktastic, but they're gonna take a little bit damage because those Tremory has very nice bow. So here comes Orktastic. So here comes Braidon's units having those Hippas in front, tanking those hits from those series against Orktastic, and basically at the same time those series of Braidon is just damaging Orktastic's unit, and it seems slowing down Orktastic's unit as we speak. Orktastic is slowing down slightly, and he's just kind of retreating. So the tides of battle has turned. Braidon was actually able to fend off Orktastic, and right now Braidon pose off Orktastic's. So that watch post is going to go down. And Braidon is actually building two more archer range. This is what I love about seeing the high level gameplay. They love to build mixed army, and mixed army is very powerful against a player that decides to use only one type of military production facility. Like for example, if a player goes straight up series, those series are gonna suffer horrible fate and get defeated. So here comes Braidon. Braidon is actually putting out harassment onto Orktastic's food production. But one Sari got caught and falls horribly to his fate, down to his horse. So Orktastic is not letting that go very easily. He's chasing up with one of his Saris again, and so that Sari might go down as well. So let's see what happens. So it seems like Orktastic is pushing out. Braidon is actually destroying Orktastic's watch post. There's a slight lag in the game, but nothing big happens. But so Braidon has a lot of villagers on gold. Man, this battle is just going all over the place. It's really hard to focus on where we actually want to focus on. So Braidon is actually popping out archers. As we all know, archer got a horrible nerf the last patch, but they're actually very effective now against infantry. So they get a 100% damage on infantry. So they do a 40 DPS on infantry units. Two archers